Guys, and welcome to the channel. My name's Elizabeth and I'm here to help you live a happier and healthier life. And today I want to talk about being a high value person. And so I think that everybody has high value. We all are valuable and perfect just the way we are. But I do believe that there's people that are crushing it in life and are high performers and are choosing to own life instead of let life own them. And so I'm going to give you some tips and some ideas on how to be a high value person and what the research says. And if you bring more value to the world, you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to be more in line with your potential, and you're going to feel so much better, and you're probably going to attract more money and success, because the more value you provide people, the more money and the more success comes back to you. So let's go ahead and get into the tips. I hope they're helpful for you. So the first one is to learn a lot of information. Readers become leaders. People who learn and are lifelong learners are going to keep rising in life. And so you really want to learn information. Why? Right? Like as a teacher, if you want to know math, and I go to my math teacher, they give me a lot of value because they teach me what I need to learn to pass my SOL and to pass. If you go to someone who is a tax expert and they could help reduce your taxes, you pay $250 and they reduce your taxes by $40,000, they give you a lot of value, right? So think about how can you learn information that could help serve somebody else and change their life. If you know how to solve a problem for someone that is really tough, that's stressful, that causes a lot of pain for people, then you're going to be more valuable because you solve a problem. It's just like with certain jobs, or why neurosurgeons make a lot of money is because they have a specialized skill that provides a lot of value that not a lot of people have, but that also solves a big problem that takes a lot of training and knowledge to do. And so get more knowledge, get more information, and so that you can provide more value to other people. The reason this is important is because life is about service. Life is about giving to other people. You're going to make more money with the more people that you serve. It's the law of affection that's talked about in the Millionaire Fastlane, that athletes make millions of dollars because they entertain and provide value, which entertainment is value for people because people want to be entertained in life and get through life in an enjoyable way and try to make the most of it. And so they make millions of dollars. They get paid in proportion to the value that they provide. And so think about that. The more you serve, it's about other people. It's not about I'm a high value person. It's not like that. It's I provide value because I serve people and I have stuff to give. Give. Number 2 is don't gatekeep. And so this is sharing information. So a lot of YouTubers and people have come out onto the internet to share more information. Cody Sanchez, Nisha, investment bankers, different people have come in from private equity to stop putting up the walls of this information that could literally change your life. Have you ever felt like that? Like the adults, I'm a pretty transparent person, and I'm like someone who wants to tell my son like everything, like age appropriate, but I want to be real. I don't want to just baby things for him or dumb it down. I want to be honest about things in an age appropriate way. And so the same thing, how many of you feel like that with adults, that they're lying to you to try to protect you or just to keep some information from you, or the government is doing that, right? And so don't gatekeep. Like this information that you learn, you want to learn this information, but then don't just go, oh, well, I know how to make millions of dollars, but I'm not going to share it. Like, how is that helpful? Or I solved this problem. I really struggled when I became a mom or something. Who knows? Like whatever it was, I really struggled when I went to college and it was really hard. And then you don't tell anybody like how you overcame that, then stop gatekeeping the information. That is not providing value to other people. That's only keeping it with yourself. Doesn't mean you have to just go tell everybody, guess what? Do you want to know how I got through college? Do you want to know how I got through this heartbreak? Do you want to know how I struggled and learned balancing being a mom and working and all these things? Like you don't have to just go up to people, but provide that value and be willing to share the information if people ask or if they want to know, or create a business or a service that provides that information for people. Stop gatekeeping. There's nothing to hide. Like the more that everybody wins, the more the world rises. Number 3 is to take care of your body. Like all these things, you are valuable if you are overweight or if you're having a hard time. Like I'm not saying that. We as children of God and as people, as a human being, we are innately of high value. But you can't tell me, or you can tell me, but in my opinion, sorry, everyone has their own opinions. In my opinion, someone who is healthy and fit and strong and feels good about themselves and confident and has this information to share, they're going to be a lot more valuable, right? They're going to be able to help more. They're going to be able to do more, have more energy and things of that nature, right? So it's all about building this superhuman or this human that is able to tackle life. They're not feeling so stressed out and emotional all the time. They're not like feeling so overweight and they can't go do things or contribute or help people, right? And so being able to take care of yourself is a skill, and it's a skill, and it can help you in so many areas of your life. And I always said that, like, you can always be kind to people. You can always be nice to people. You can always help people. But for me, like, when I don't feel good about myself, or I feel my body hurts or things of that nature, it's so much harder. And so figure out how you can take care of yourself so you can take care of others, and so that the world will elevate as well. Number 4, I started talking about this early. I forgot I had this as a talking point, but serve people. It's all about people who you can help. It's the law of affection, like I just talked about, and how many people you can serve. Life, I believe, is about helping people and helping people. That's why I want to help people live a happier and healthier life and reduce suffering in the world. But we are supposed to serve other people and provide value to people. And so how can you impact more people? How can you impact more people in a positive way? You're either helping or you're hurting. And maybe you could say you're doing nothing, but typically you're helping or you're hurting. So how can you help more people? Number 5 is to create and to build. You can consume, and of course that's a natural part of life, is to be a consumer, but what about the producers? We learned about this in school, consumers and producers. And so you want to build, you want to create things, build businesses, build nonprofits, build organizations, build great, strong families, build up yourself as a strong human who can go tackle life and help other people. So we want to build things, provide value, help people, provide information to people, and serve the world. So it's all about being a builder, being a creator, instead of just a consumer, a whiner, a complainer, those types of things. Let's be the opposite. Number 6, I also think that a high value person has some of these traits. They uplift people. They're kind to people, but they're also firm. They're not just like nice to everybody and let people walk over them. They're hope filling. They fill people with hope and belief and faith, and they're positive. And so I think that is a high value person who is willing to pour into people and give to people, because it is about that service. It is about that. I do think if you know a lot of information, if you have wisdom on an experience, so maybe you're able to provide insight on an experience, maybe you're able to be this strong, tough person and handle hardship. So there's a lot of different traits, and be able to persevere and have grit and not just like crumble when something hard happens. So there's a lot of high value traits. And so let me know in the comments below what high value traits you think that people need or that are valuable to other people. These traits, it's about building yourself, but it's also about others. So any trait that's going to help you to be a higher value person to someone else and to show up better in the world, to uplift the planet, that is what we're looking for, right? If we all looked at ourselves in the mirror, I say this all the time, and said, how can I be a better person? How can I learn more? How can I do more, build more, serve more, and be a better person for myself, for my family, and for the world would be a lot better place. Look back here. Number 7, in order to be a high value person, you have to value yourself. Right? You have to value yourself. So Jamie Kern Lena, she started working at Denny's, and then she eventually went for her dreams and became a billionaire. She was told no. She has a whole story. Maybe I could do a video on her if you're interested. Let me know. But she came out with a book called You Are Worthy. So you have to believe that you're worthy, because that truly can transform your life. We talk about mindset on this channel and how having the right mindset can really make a difference in your life. And so this is true. Value yourself. Have faith, have confidence, and believe in yourself. The more you believe in yourself, the more you value yourself, the more you're going to be able to go out in the world. If you're feeling insecure, if you're feeling this, if you're doubting yourself, you're not going to bring the same energy you would to other people and be able to serve in the same way. Number 8 is to manage yourself. Learn how to manage your life, your emotions, your children, your habits, all of these things. Learn how to manage it, life management. And so learning how to manage your emotions, learning how to manage the stresses of life, learning how to manage your finances, your household, your family, your work. Being a high value person, it doesn't mean you have it all figured out and that you're perfect, but you are able to be on top of your stuff. So get on top of your stuff, right? Like we see that in businesses or companies, or even with students who are on top of it, who own their work, who do what they need to do, who are very prepared, who are very positive, who are just contributors to society. That brings up the whole school. That brings up the whole community. That brings up the whole world. So how can you do that yourself? How can you be more in control of yourself, your family, and your things? Because the more people who are running their lives well, that's going to infect and impact the whole world. Say with this that it doesn't mean that if you're a high value person that you never need help, or you're just so strong that you never need help, but it should be more of an outlier, or through a different season of life, hey, you're going through a struggle, you need support. It shouldn't be like every day for the rest of your life you are just constantly having problems and constantly having issues. How many of you know of people like that, or have been that yourself before, and you don't want to be like that, right? That is not helping yourself, and it's not helping other people. And so it's okay to have a bad day, have bad times, but you don't want that to be the norm. Number 10, I really think this brings you a lot of value, is having emotional intelligence, having awareness, self-awareness, having empathy for other people, and really getting to know other people, being able to have compassion for people. It doesn't mean you just let people do whatever they want, but truly understanding why they're doing certain things, how you can actually serve them. The more you understand people, the more you have compassion, I really think that that can truly impact the world. Lastly, number 11 is to seek to understand. So this is with people as well. Like, get to know other people, seek to understand them, seek to come to a common ground, seek to know, hey, like, why do you want this service? Why do you need our help? What is your problem? What is the issue here? Or seek to understand if you guys are having an argument or a disagreement, like, instead of trying to put your point across, like, why are they feeling the way that they're feeling? So seek to understand instead of to be understood, and then solve problems. You want to be a problem solver instead of being a problem creator. It doesn't mean you can't ever have problems, like I said, but are you constantly creating problems? Are you constantly creating this negative energy? Is that the type of person that you're choosing to be? If so, can we change it? Those were some of my tips on how to be a high value person. It doesn't mean that we have to be like this 100% of the time, but I think the more we can move towards this type of person, and the more people that move towards this type of person and then use their unique gifts and strengths and interests, the better off the world will be. And so that is going to be awesome and will make it a better place to be. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Was this helpful? Let me know what you think a high value person would do, and if you would add anything to this list. I'm totally interested in what you guys would have to say. So thanks so much for being here. Feel free to like and subscribe for more, to learn more, to empower yourself, to educate yourself, so that we can all support each other while we try to be the best people we could be and bring the most value to ourselves and to others. You got this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.